I love Divination Wizards, and if you want to make a Divination Wizard, you need to pick a class. Wizard, at character creation, I've got Gale here modelling for me. So I'm going to take you through the levels and why I love Divination Wizard. So you get to pick some cantrips, pick what you like, for your spells. You can actually get most spells from scrolls anyway. I haven't seen any scrolls for Enhanced Sleep or Longstrider. Perhaps some of you have, you could tell me where it is, but I'm sure I've seen scrolls for the rest of them. For your abilities, I would pick a high intelligence. Yes, we do have the Headband of Intellect, Warped Headband of Intellect, but at the end of the day, that only gives you intelligence 17, and there's a massive opportunity cost because then you can't wear any other helmet or hood or anything like that, and there's some really, really good ones out there. You want a half decent dexterity, so if you are wearing light armor as a human, as Gale might do, but you're not necessarily a race that has armor proficiency, having a decent dexterity means you have a half decent armor class if you use mage armor. Constitution, you do not want to skimp out on this because you will have lots of concentration spells. You don't have to follow this, of course. Some people like to have a higher charisma because this is their main character. So maybe you want to have 10 wisdom and 12 charisma. I wouldn't skimp out on wisdom too much because there are some nasty spells that require you to make wisdom saving throws. So that's my preferred one, but you know, you do it how you like it. So we're going to go through all the levels here. I do have them at level 12 in Act 3. So at level 2, we get to pick our subclass. And of course, I said I love Divination Wizards. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pick Divination. So what do we get? We get Divination Savant, which just means you can copy spell scrolls from the Divination School for half the price. But much more importantly, Portent. This is amazing. So after each long rest, you get 2 Portent dice, which then means that you can replace an attack roll, a saving throw. It can be an enemy, it can be an ally. The nice thing is this only pops up as effectively like a reaction. It pops up only when it makes a difference. It doesn't pop up with every single attack and every single saving throw. We get to pick 2 spells. I've got a limited number of spells here because he already has lots and lots of spells known from scrolls. You would normally have the full selection of spells. So then as wizards level up in general, every odd number levels, they get an extra level of spells. So for example, I'm now level 3, I get level 2 spells and some spell slots to go along with that. Level 4, we're going to get a feat, and I'm going to take Resilient Constitution. What this does is increases your Constitution by 1, which is why I picked an odd number at character creation, and makes you proficient with Constitution saving throws. Yes, there is another feat, Warcaster, which helps with concentration saving throws. There we are, gives advantage. But in the long run, the Resilient is probably slightly better because we do get a proficiency bonus of +4, plus the Constitution modifier, which I'm now going to have as +3. Plus, there's at least 1 light armor if you are proficient with light armor. That can give you advantage on that anyway, and some other items that can help it. Plus, an extra Constitution helps with all Constitution saving throws and extra hit points. So here, this is pretty cool. You may gain an additional Portent die when taking a short rest. You receive a prophecy. Now these prophecies can be things like deal fire damage, deal psychic damage, attack an enemy, like this random small task, usually very easy to do. And if you complete it, you can then get another Portent die back. So it's kind of like refreshing your Portent dice, so you can start using them more and more frequently. Then at level 8, we get a feat. Obviously I've shown you kind of 2 feats already. At this point, I just want to max out my intelligence, so I'm going to go for ability score. Whack that up. Level 9, we get level 5 spells. Pretty awesome. Then level 10. We get some other cool features. So now, we get a dark vision out to 80 feet. It doesn't say we can see magical darkness, so darkness still blocks it. And see invisibility at all times. You have to cast them at the start of every long rest. Level 11, we get access to our level 6 spells. I really enjoyed Chain Lightning, if I'm honest. And lastly, another feat. And with some more spells. Again, I'm just going to max out my intelligence. So I do have Gale here at level 12. I am in Act 3, so I do have a lot of items from Act 3. I don't want to focus too much on the items, but generally, I will say there are some items that increase your spell save DC or spell attack rolls. I would probably go for those first. They make your spell save DC much, much higher. Currently, Gale's got his spell save DC at 22. That's quite high. It's not the highest by any means, and there are items that can increase that even further, or give an effect that increases that even further. So I just want to point out we have the Dark Vision. We do have to cast it. So even as a human or any race that doesn't get Dark Vision, it doesn't matter by the time you get to level 10. Level 10 is quite high though, so I would suggest that you do pick light if you don't have Dark Vision. And so I can see invisibility. We can see also in the reactions tab, I've got my portent die of 19. So when would you use that? Usually when one of your allies or yourself are attacking or making a saving throw and you fail, you can use this to make sure it hits. This 6, depending on attack bonuses, maybe makes you hit, but more importantly, might make an enemy fail a saving throw. So I'm going to go fight some Flaming Fist and show you just what we can do and showing you the prophecies. So I'm going to start casting spells to Flaming Fist here. Some citizens might get in the way. You know, sometimes we're unlucky in life. So, perfect. I can show you what we can do. So I cast Cone of Coals, trying to do some damage. Gauntlet Sapstone needs 22 to save. They rolled a 12. Now at the moment, it thinks they are neutral, as in I want to protect them and make them actually save. If these guys were hostile, this would not have come up. I don't want them to pass, in fact, so I'm not going to react. They should now start attacking me. There we are. Everyone's running away. Alright, so what I can do then... Let's try this. Pommel Strike. Lae'zel used Pommel Strike. Obviously she's going to have hit. It doesn't say it yet. But they make a saving throw. Enemies make a saving throw against Pommel Strike. And it says Fist Gone Full On needs 18 to save. They've rolled 20. And we can even see the bonuses. Got a +2. I can make them fail. Let's use these 6. So now they're dazed. Let's try and hit this one. Oh no! Lae'zel missed. That's quite lucky, isn't it? She got a 17 in total. I'm going to make sure she hits. Down that one goes. Down that one goes. And there's some more up there. So I'm going to finish this fight off, then take a short rest and show you the prophecies. Alright, so got rid of the Flaming Fist. Take a short rest and now we can see 3 prophecies. So, casting an illusion spell will result in a new portent die. Ah, here we are, I got Blur from a ring. So, going to cast it. It's gone, and I can actually check the number. Got another 19. Awesome, right. Casting an abjuration spell. Well, so I'll use another item. Right, Walling Bonds. Perfect. And then casting a divination spell. Most of it is about casting spells, in all honesty. Detect Thoughts, that's a ritual even. So let's just swap that in. So now I can go change the fate of many people or see how many more Flaming Fists we can get rid of. Gonna hurt some people, sorry everyone. And we can't roll initiative dice again, we can't roll everything again. It is just for attack rolls and saving throws. Oh, she missed by 1. Let's just use the low one. Making sure we do plenty of damage. Let's use a disarming attack, shall we? Oh, down. Okay, next. Who knows if we'll need this? Nope, didn't need it. 2 strikes, 2 hits. So here we can see that the portent die has come up when Tav wants to make a saving throw against Ensnaring Strike. He's currently failed. I want him to pass. I do have something else from another item, but I don't want to show that off today. Just want to show off the Divination Wizard. And then when this fight is over, I will be able to take a short rest and get more portent dice back. I took a short rest, got some portent dice back. I accidentally used this item ability, which actually was an evocation spell, which was one of my prophecies. So I got portent die 3. Yeah, I just want to show off the Divination Wizard again. Really love them, because you can make people fail and make people succeed. So this time let's go with Chain Lightning. Assaulting is what we're going to call it. Now Chain Lightning wasn't the best spell to use there because they were neutral, it only affected 1 enemy. Oh well. Let's get this going, shall we? Did they succeed their saving throw? I think not. Thank you, Lae'zel. Now I don't have any portent dice at the moment. Yes, at the moment I have to cast an enchantment spell or deal at least 1 piercing damage. Ooh, I've got an offhand attack. Let's see if I can get 1 piercing damage done. Brilliant. That should have worked. So now I've got 4. Okay. Not great for helping me succeed a saving throw or attack, but helps enemies fail. And I almost think that's sometimes going to be much more important with some really strong control spells, which I don't currently have prepared. But something like Otto's Irresistible Dance here, or Hold Monster, Dominate Person, these really strong spells that basically take over enemies' turns. And in this case of Dominate Person, even make them go onto your side. Anyway, so let me know if you love Divination Wizard as much as I do, and let me know what subclass maybe you want me to cover next. Thank you very much for watching, thank you to all the members of my channel, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. One last bonus portent die for you.